Continue our coverage on the temporary closing of the Roebling Suspension Bridge. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet says the bridge will likely be closed until June. Police say a driver crashed into a steel structure last week and caused enough damage to actually close the bridge to both cars and pedestrians. For more perspective, I'm joined by historian Don Heinrich Tolsman, who's actually written several books about the Roebling Suspension Bridge. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I've been listening into some people's conversations when I've been out and about, and one question that I've heard pop up is, how could one accident close this bridge until June? So if you don't mind shedding a little light on that.
Well, it did damage to one of the beams on the bridge, a vertical beam, which is a very important part of the truss work on the bridge, and it was dented and it was cracked, and because of that there's a lot of pressure on that particular beam, so that would affect the whole superstructure of the truss work. So it's something that does have to be addressed and be repaired. In
the big picture, is this a long closure?
There have been other closures of the bridge in the past. In 2006, the bridge was closed for 6 months for structural repairs. Then in 2010, the bridge was repainted and it was closed for 7 months. Now, under both of these closures, it was closed to vehicles, but it was left open to pedestrians. So under the current situation, it's going to be closed to both pedestrians and vehicles. So it gives you an idea. It is something that does have to be repaired and looked into, because it's such an important landmark in our area, regional landmark. It's on the National Register.
Yeah.
It's really an important part of our whole history and heritage in the area.
What kind of economic impact does that have on both sides of the river?
Well, when you consider 8,000 to 9,000 people walk over that and go over that bridge and have driven over that bridge every day, there's a lot of traffic that goes back and forth, and right in the immediate area in Covington, there's a lot of businesses, bars and restaurants. And then over on the Cincinnati side, you have the banks, which is booming now. And a lot of people also park in Covington and then walk over the bridge. So it's really an important link in the whole traffic system of the tri-state area, even though it's over 150 years old.
Which is amazing, yeah. Now, we have about 30 seconds left. Why your particular interest in the Roebling? You've written books about it, you know a lot about it.
Well, I thought that Roebling was such a fascinating person. He was really a genius, an engineering genius, an architectural genius, and of course he built the bridge that became the model for the Brooklyn Bridge. And I thought it's really important to explore him and explain what a genius he was, and then how important that bridge is to our area, and what a beautiful bridge it is architecturally and then engineering-wise as well.
Don Heinrich Tolsman, thank you for joining us and sharing a little bit of your perspective about a subject you have studied intently.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.